Bam.
And I need to create a projector for you again. Projector, output projector. There's that. Alright. Are you ready?
Well.
Too bad. Alright. So last we gathered, we watched as Malleus left his hometown in the Drozag oligarchy to venture out into the world on his pseudo-pilgrimage and joined into a caravan that worked for none other than the Merchants Guild.
Stream on Discord. Sorry.
Huh?
There's no stream on Discord.
No stream on Discord?
Yeah, like I can't see you.
Oh. Should be able to. I was sharing screen. But now.
Okay. We're good.
Alright. Now we're there. And as you kind of venture out into this caravan with the Merchants Guild, you begin your journey working alongside Zenny, Davin, and this eccentric gnome, Garavander. You guys were started to travel down the road through Thrift and began your journey towards Freeport in order to transport some sort of cargo that Zenny is carrying for a mysterious benefactor that she hasn't really let you in on who that is or what it is you're transporting or why you're even doing it. All you know is that you are a bodyguard working alongside a couple of other interesting fellows. One, a local, Nigel Bordeaux, a Rovanian man, tall, like dark copper skin, long braided beard that is kind of grayed in his old age. And as you guys were traveling down the road, you were ambushed by a group of Rovanian raiders. Nigel informed all of you afterwards that it is most likely that they were after him, although he cannot confirm it since everybody was killed. But just at the last second, as one was attempting to escape and run away, a mysterious sound that, you know, you hadn't heard before, which can be described as a gun firing, as a bullet whizzed past you and sniped one of the raiders as they were running, where an Ursarin man, a large sentient bearfolk that is unique to the nation of Corvigod, or the continent of Corvigod, kind of approached you. A very man of few words, man named Fumo, approached you and said that he is a man of the Venators Guild, a guild of hunters who track down Fae, Fiend, and abyssal creatures and essentially banish them from this world. Not exactly sure what he was looking for this person for, as in the only information he would give you is that you stole his quarry and he was not happy with it, and now you owe him a debt. In order to pay that debt, he has noticed you as a capable warrior and invited you to become essentially his squire, so to speak, for lack of a better term. He wants you to become a brother with him, alongside him in the Venators Guild, and essentially put you to work, taking out fiends alongside him across the world. You pseudo-accepted, and kind of gathering you don't know very much information about what all that would entail, but Fumo inviting you to Blade Garden, a very secluded place inside the Emerald Moors, hidden to all but to everyone except for those that are brothers of the Venators Guild. And we pick up after you have kind of traveled down road for a little bit longer. You guys have decided to push through the evening, and now you're coming into your final descent on the night before you get into the town of Thrift. What would you like to do?
Jerk it. I gotta rub one out real quick.
Okay then.
Roll for performance. Okay. Let's. You can tell my coffee's kicking.
There you go. That's not the right music I wanted.
Yeah, that's some pretty dramatic jerking music. It's like, oh man.
This is the one I wanted.
There we go. Ooh, very ethereal I want to talk to Big Man, Bear Man.
Sure. So you approach
Is he on the?
Yeah, you approach Fumo, and he's kind of he's hanging out on the outskirts of camp as he's not exactly sure what this is. You get the sense he's maybe a bit of a cautious person.
Hello, Big Man. How are you?
Mm, hungry.
What do you eat?
Meat.
Would humans ever be on that diet?
You see like a grotesque look on his face. No.
Oh, okay. Are we not good enough for you?
We don't eat other sentient beings.
Oh,
Or
okay.
intelligent beings.
Oh, okay. I was curious. What's that little contraption you got there? It's pretty handy.
You see him kind of like pull his rifle off of his back, and he kind of pulls it, and it looks more like maybe like a medieval musket. Essentially, it's like a bolt action rifle that he has. That's maybe got some. Actually, roll a either Arcana or Perception check for me.
Oh, fudgicles! I forgot my D&D Beyond. I forgot my character sheet.
Gonna need that.
Yeah, pretty sure I don't have that great of a. I rolled a 6, and then it's plus not that much, but let's see. What am I doing? Arcana
Arcana or Perception, your choice.
or Perception? Okay, 7. 6 plus 1, 7.
You notice there are some like strange esoteric markings along the edge of the barrel of whatever the sort of like rifle this man is carrying, but their use or their the way they kind of interact with this mechanism is it kind of eludes you.
Mhm. Well, are you gonna tell me about it, good sir?
It's a it is a gun, for lack of better
gun?
terms.
A gun. Okay. I mean, it did pretty well. You killed that guy very quickly.
It gets the job done, especially when hunting from long distances.
Do you prefer to hunt from long distance, or do you like to get up close? I mean, you have some pretty big claws there.
He kind of like looks down at like his burly figure. I prefer to stay out of the fray.
That's pretty contrary to your like what you are.
Yes, I know.
Are you a gentle giant? Are you a very?
Oh no.
No. No.
I prefer the blood.
Oh, okay. You just don't like to be in harm's way.
There's something about looking from a distance and watching someone's innards explode from inside them, rather than doing it yourself.
Okay. All right. That's what I needed to hear. So tell me about this Venator's Guild. You seem to go after bad things, evil things, right?
That is correct.
Is there a strict code of this guild?
We do have a code. 3 basic creeds that the Venator's Guild follows. You never kill another hunter. You never take the life of an innocent. And you never steal another hunter's prey.
I didn't technically steal your prey, right? Because I didn't know.
You are not a hunter.
Okay. Huh. And do you hunters typically work together, or you work alone?
Some prefer to work together in adventuring parties, so to speak, much like yourselves here. I don't jive well, I think is the word that most of you use. I do not fit in with normal populace. As you can see, the Ursarin, us bear folk, are not much welcome, as we are kind of sparse around these parts of the world.
Well, I'm not as hairy and as big as you, but I'm not very well welcome either, because of where I'm from.
And where do you hail from?
A place called the Drozag Oligarchy. We are Not very popular because of our views.
I'm unfamiliar.
Uh, to keep it simple, we're human supremacists.
Let me see. This man's not too intelligent. Okay, he got a 17. He understands what you're saying. Uh, and then you'd be talking to me. Why?
Well, I would be considered quite moderate uh, amongst my people. I'm certainly not as fanatical as my older brother. He probably wouldn't be caught dead talking to you, and he would shame me for talking to you. My younger brother is closer to me, but he has very different views, even outside the norm. Uh, I respect strength and I respect good people, so I don't mind talking to you. But I do hold the future of my kind more highly above pretty much anything else. So I don't hate you. Don't worry. I just I kind of prefer my own kind, but I'm on
most
an
people,
adventure.
most people don't like my kind. Find us barbaric or uneducated.
Well, they would say the same about me, that we're barbaric and uneducated.
Are you familiar with those of the Ursarin?
Uh, I'm assuming they're bear people like you.
Go ahead and make a history check. See what you know about this sentient bearfolk race.
History, you said?
Yes.
16.
Uh, so you know a decent enough to know that yes, they are a sentient bearfolk race that lives within the nation of Korvagad. They also, you know that they like to keep to themselves. There's quite literally a section of islands to the far north in the Arctic called Bear Island. And when looking at it on a map, they're not exactly sure the legitimacy of how well this map has been drawn, but it does look as if like it's a massive claw that's kind of coming out of the broken sea and basically swiping at the mountains. Uh, what you do know is that the Ursaring kind of keep to themselves and they're sparse because they only live on this island, but they have a history in their culture of taking a pilgrimage to the mainland to essentially learn new skills to bring back and further the development of their own people. Uh, you're not necessarily sure if that's what this man is doing. He hasn't necessarily said anything, but
I could
you
maybe
could you
put.
could you could probably guess.
Okay. Well, that's interesting because it kind of ties into. Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. We obviously learn about other cultures. Uh, you're from the you're from the island, I'm assuming, right?
Indeed.
And so, are you here to sort of have your? I think for you guys, it's almost a pilgrimage, and you're going to go back and share what you learn here, or are you? What are you doing?
I have not yet decided. Let me answer your question first. Yes, I am on my journey away from home. Although I have found great fulfillment in my duties as a brother, and I have not yet decided if I am going to return home. There,
Okay.
there was a being or entity who wronged me in the early years of my pilgrimage, and I have found comfort in hunting them down. Oh,
My cat's knocking
yeah.
stuff over. Um, what was this entity that wronged you?
I do not know their name, but I know they're a fiend. And it seems the more this last year has gone on, the more fiends have begun to run rampant across this land.
So you feel an
Ah,
obligation to hunt them.
well, they stole someone important to me.
Stole or killed?
Is there a difference?
I guess that you have a point. Um, okay. And did this person that I stole from you accidentally, your prey, you assume that they knew maybe where that person might be or who did it?
I have been tracking this entity. I don't know what to call them. I refer to them as the Ash Warden. I have been tracking them for about uh, a year and a half now, just before, maybe closer to a year. I found them just before all of this burned sleep began, and I found the Ash Warden plunging their blade into the brother that initiated me into the Venator's Guild. I can't return home until I have avenged said brother.
We may have more in common than you think.
In what way?
Well, I'm on a pilgrimage of sorts. It's not exactly the pilgrimage of my people. In fact, I've kind of ran away from my coming of age ritual that my people do. A few people know why I'm gone, but I'm also here on my own pilgrimage, and I hope to do.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Oh, you
Yep.
froze. Oh, there we
Yep,
go.
I'm back. That was on my end. I don't know what that was.
Oh, okay. Um, did you hear everything?
I did not come. Go ahead and say it again.
Okay. So I'm also on a pilgrimage from the coming of age ritual, which we call the culling. I'm sure many cultures have it. You're supposed to go out, kill something to prove that you're a man. And while I was in the area which we are.
What's going on? Why am I lagging?